In this episode, we're going to talk about the following. One, Zwane is leaving to Egypt to join Peter Mosimane in Ahly. Number two, Stuart Baxter is considering using young people. Number three, there is a surprise coach that is now linked with a job at KAIZER Chiefs. The job that is currently occupied by Stuart Baxter, or the seat that is currently occupied by Stuart Baxter, there is a candidate, a surprise candidate that has joined the race to replace Stuart Baxter as a head coach. If you are interested in that, then please do stick around, because that's exactly what we're about to discuss in this episode. To those that will stick around, and if you are not yet subscribed, what are you waiting for? Because to subscribe, it is free. To like the video, it is free. To comment in the comment section below, guys, it is free of charge. Good people, there is a new show that is coming up. The first episode will be uploaded on the 3rd of April 2022. So if you are interested in this show, then please subscribe. You'll find the link in the video description below. I want you guys to listen to this 30-second video. After that, we will then begin with the video. This is unscripted debate. I impregnated you mistakenly. Now I must take the responsibility, because it's your choice and your body.
It's your seed and you must take care of it.
Why are you running?
I know it's a mistake, therefore I'm coming with a solution, of which is to terminate the baby.
Your solution only saves you, doesn't save me.
Raising a baby is not cheap.
I am the one.
It's your body, your choice. Why can't it be my finances, my choice with my finances?
Thank you very much, guys, for watching this 30-second video. Just like I said, if you are interested to this video, you will find the video description, the link in the video description below to subscribe in the YouTube channel. Let's jump into the issue of Zwane at KAIZER Chiefs. A lot of people have spoken about Zwane, and a lot of people want Zwane to coach KAIZER Chiefs. However, also Zwane has attracted attention and interest even abroad. Peter Mosimane has been the latest to want to work with him. Previously, Peter Mosimane has worked with Kevin Johnson, and I don't know what brought Kevin Johnson back to South Africa, but however, now he wants look, the coach at KAIZER Chiefs, Zwane, to be a coach, or to assist him at Ahly. So, and as much as Zwane has attracted interest locally, but is also attracting interest abroad. So I'm going to read this the statement from a close source monitoring the situation. Peter Mosimane has mentioned to him, Zwane, that he would love to have him back to come work with him in Egypt. He does not have a second assistant since Kevin Johnson left last season. I believe he is waiting on the Ahly management to respond in this request to bring him another assistant coach. And that assistant coach, it is now being made clear that the man has submitted the name of Zwane. I know it might not sit well with a lot of people, especially here at home, here in South Africa, because there is a reason why this may not sit well. It is because a lot of people are hoping and wishing that Zwane could become a KAIZER Chiefs coach, so they don't want anything to do, or they don't want anything about Zwane. So now the key question that I think, in order to answer this question appropriately, the key question is, does KAIZER Chiefs want to make him a co-coach at KAIZER Chiefs? Because I did a video, there are suggestions that the management can consider, or will consider, making him a co-coach with Benny McCart. So you're asking a question of, is that true or false? It remains to be seen. So if they then end up choosing, or if they want to use him like that, then for him to leave KAIZER Chiefs, I don't see a reason, not unless if you're looking at this from a financial point of view, it might make sense, and also from an experience point of view, to say if you bring Zwane is a well-experienced man, though not as a head coach, but he's a well-experienced caretaker coach as far as footballing is concerned. Because remember, the man has been coaching KAIZER Chiefs here, has been coaching KAIZER Chiefs, the development side of KAIZER Chiefs, and then he was promoted to the first team. He became the coach KAIZER Chiefs there, and then he also has worked with different coaches. He has worked with Ernest Middendorp, he has worked with Gavin Hunt, he has worked with Stuart Baxter currently, and to mention just the few. So there are a lot of coaches that this man has worked with, a lot of experience, and also he has been coaching KAIZER Chiefs when KAIZER Chiefs were playing in the CAF Champions League. He took KAIZER Chiefs from where KAIZER Chiefs was until the final. Then came Stuart Baxter, and then KAIZER Chiefs lost the final. So you're looking at that and you're like, I think it makes sense. It makes sense for KAIZER Chiefs to keep him, but if they don't want to make him head coach, maybe for experience point of view and from a financial point of view, it makes sense for him to join Ahly. That's my opinion, to say if you're not making him a head coach at KAIZER Chiefs, then allow him to go to Ahly to gain more experience, and also to the paycheck, man. The paycheck is gonna be a very good paycheck. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So I don't know. But the danger with that, I know that KAIZER Chiefs will then find another legend, because that's what KAIZER Chiefs are doing. They are recycling their agent, not necessarily recycling their agent, but they are using their footballing agent, a legend to look into the coaching staff. So if you're looking at KAIZER Chiefs in general, this team is built by former football players, particularly former KAIZER Chiefs football players. So the danger is, if Zwane leaves to Egypt, then the space that he leaves behind, it might be occupied by another person. So if he comes back, I doubt there will be a space for him. So that's up for discussion as we transition into the next discussion. Let's talk about the new coach that is coming up at KAIZER Chiefs. As we talk about this coach, guys, I would like you to keep in mind that I want you guys to comment on Zwane as we transitioning into this new coach. Hey, good people, things are happening at KAIZER Chiefs, because wow, a lot of changes, a lot of coaching changes are yet to take place, and now it has been reported by Sokaladuma. According to Sokaladuma sources, the name is Ahly Benry will be interested in exploring the option of coaching in the Premier Soccer League, specifically at KAIZER Chiefs. The Carrier-born coach was linked with a coaching gig at the club a few years ago, but he ultimately ended up back in his native country, where he has been settled for the last few years. However, he has been out of a frontline job since last year after Carlos, I don't know this name, replaced him as an Egyptian national coach. So I don't know. If you have a man that has so much experience, then you kind of ask yourself to say, hey, if you've got a national coach wanting to coach a team like KAIZER Chiefs, man, I don't know. What should we expect, guys? What should we expect? Talk to me. I want to hear your opinion. I want to hear your expect, guys. I don't know much about this new coach, so I wouldn't say much about him. So I will leave it to you. Let's talk about it in the comment section below. So as for me, let me jump to Stuart Baxter now. You know what's funny about this man is that the new sporting director at KAIZER Chiefs, he made it clear that he's not interested to use older players going forward. Now this new coach, suddenly he's changing his tone, because he has been a man who wanted to use older players. Now the tone is changing. Now he wants to use young players. But as for me, I say I don't believe what Baxter is saying. They should just fire Mr. Stuart Baxter. And that's it. But let's get into his words now. He says, yes, you do get disappointed when things doesn't go right, like when you concede a goal early in the game. You want the experienced players to rely on, to really around, say Stuart Baxter. So we threw a few young ones towards the end, but it's difficult to judge them on that going when the team is not doing well. It is not fair to judge Bibo Sabelo Hadere or Mshini Nkosingphile Ngcobo when the team is not playing well. So in short and simple, I just wanted to summarize it for you. Stuart Baxter said that he wants to use the young players. However, he expects the older players to continuously raise their hand. But unfortunately, as we speak currently, the older players are not actually giving Stuart Baxter what he's looking for. So that therefore create a problem for Stuart Baxter and his team. So I don't know about you guys, but for me, I just don't see Stuart Baxter. I just don't see a reason to keep Stuart Baxter because you know, if he fails to use these young players, even when they have shown, so why would you give him the benefit of the doubt next season? I think come end of the season, just cut the ties, stop Stuart Baxter, find another coach, and that's just as simple as that. There is no reason for one to give Stuart Baxter a second chance. I don't know how many second chances are you looking for, because I mean, you're gonna collapse this club. This club is not moving towards the right direction because the coach doesn't believe in young players. So what should be done then? To get the point, to see what I'm trying to say. So what I'm seeing here is Stuart Baxter trying to buy time, trying to, you know what I'm saying? He's got a 2-year contract. The first part of that contract, where it's coming to an end this coming June, and then you kickstart the last year in his contract. So for me, it's just trying to buy time. I don't buy his story at all. For me, Stuart Baxter has failed KAIZER Chiefs. He doesn't believe in young players. He's playing rugby football. He doesn't deserve to be at KAIZER Chiefs because KAIZER Chiefs is not a team where you will play this rugby football. KAIZER Chiefs is a team that you need to build and build in a sense that even if you were to be fired, like Peter Mosimane he did with Mamelodi Sundowns, he left Mamelodi Sundowns, but look at where he left Sundowns. So if you are building a team, you're looking at can the next coach fit into that team? Can the next coach play proper football with the type of structure that you are leaving behind? With Stuart Baxter, I tell you the truth, the next coach is going to have a lot of work to do because it's more like start building from the foundation, because the coach that left KAIZER Chiefs, which is Stuart Baxter, created more damage. And remember, Stuart Baxter. They say when you listen to other analysis as well, they always say that KAIZER Chiefs is in this situation because of Stuart Baxter. It is because of his coaching style that he damaged the team, such the next coach had a lot of work to do, and fans were not patient because Stuart Baxter has given them more trophies, but while damaging the team by bringing older players. So the next man will have to build from scratch. So that's the dilemma that I believe that if you keep giving Stuart Baxter more time, he's continuously going to damage the team even further. So that's my greatest fear about giving Stuart Baxter the time that he's trying to buy at KAIZER Chiefs. But you know, you've got an educated opinion. Let's talk in the comment section below.